Well, hello there everyone. Today we're playing Aegis Defenders. This is apparently related to Humble. I think Humble might have been involved in this somewhere down the line. But apparently it's, I'm guessing it's made by Guts Department. Or is that another publisher? I don't know. But we're going to find out what this game's all about. This is Aegis Defenders. Don't know what to expect with this one. This game can be played with 1 to 3 players. I'm playing solo. I'm playing on easy mode. I think if I'm going to have an option to play anything, I'm playing on easy. Because I don't know what I'm getting into. So if I play it normal, it's like, you know. If I don't know what I'm getting into, I'm going to just pick easy mode. That's just kind of how I'm going to go with these games. A Great Desolation, Silence the Planet. Like this seems to be something that a lot of games do nowadays. They kind of like start out with these like sort of like, what do you call them, comic book styles, or like drawings of like, it's like they kind of have these silhouette introductions to games now, where it's kind of like a silhouette or like this watercolor painting of what's been going on in the background, and then in some games it does this and it just goes straight to CGI. Whereas this one looks like an indie game, so kind of gets away with it.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a woman? Whatever, we'll just be a dick. I mean, it's sometimes very hard to tell with certain characters, I guess. But usually when you have characters that have like spiky hair like that, it's usually a dude. But I guess not in this game. Right. We've got an X. I guess that means that we can like go downwards. Is this going to be some sort of a Metroidvania kind of game? Is that what this is going to be like? Use to build character items. Oh, there's going to be resource management. All we can do is bombs. Oh, I hope that didn't kill me. I hope that didn't damage me. Right. Don't know what. Oh, that's not an enemy. Okay, is that safe? That killed that thing. I guess we can shoot that. Oh, yep, that gives us health. We've got this thing. Right, here we go. If this is a Metroidvania game, it might be okay. The other thing is, when it comes to Metroidvania games, I usually just like, I don't know, like, depends on the game, but I usually just get halfway through the game and it's just like, then I forget to finish it and it's like, okay. It's like, I have Guacamole or whatever it's called, like, I played that game and I just stopped and I just never finished it, but it's another game that I got for free and I actually did play that game that I got for free because I was curious. And yeah, we got Relic. Guessing that's interesting. And we've got something down here. We've got health. And yeah, what have we got here? Up, down. Oh shit. Oh yeah, you can switch characters, I guess. Right. So now we have to, it's kind of like the Lost Vikings, I guess, sort of, but kind of not. Well, that's handy. Like, the crafting might seem a bit complicated, like, I don't know what to expect from that. Like, X, you can repair buildings, and yeah. This is an Xbox controller, isn't it? What am I supposed to do? Whatever, let's just smash the rock. We'll see if we can get up here. I can't get up there, okay. Is this gonna be like one of those puzzle games? It's just like you have to solve a puzzle with this character. Oh, right. Okay, so we build... Ah, so you have building stuff to get through. I usually like games where you can build stuff, but not for reasons why you'd think, or at least why this game would think. The reason why I like building stuff, and this is for all you game developers out there, the reason why I like building stuff is personalization. I like to create things. I don't want to just build for the sake of building. Game developers, stop listening to fucking GDC, stop fucking doing all of this bullshit like saying, oh, it's trending because Minecraft happened, we need to make crafting systems and building systems like to be like Minecraft. No, the reason why people like Minecraft isn't because they can build things. It's about, you know, it's about the creativity of what they're building. Same goes for Fortnite, you know, I don't understand, like, why does it have to have building for the sake of having building? Right, what are we actually doing here? I'm already lost. And that's never a good sign for a video game, because I do not have the patience to figure out what to do in video games. Right, we've got auto turret recipe. Combine 2 blocks together. Right. What are we supposed to be doing here? Oh, do we just... Oh! Oh, we just build that, I guess. Right. Okay, so... Oh shit, we just got hit. Right. I have to kill this. Right, there we go. So that we don't get killed too quickly by enemies. Right, there's a thing that heals us there. Like, he's not very strong with his weapon, is he? He's not really the best at fighting. Well, actually, I think it's the color-coded thing. That's probably why. Like, there's color-coded enemies, which is something that seems to have been popularized by DMC Devil May Cry. Why anyone should pay attention to the game design of DMC Devil May Cry is beyond me, but unfortunately, we live in a world full of idiots, I guess, that think that games should be made that way, and I'm just like, why? It's like, people say that that was a big deal. Like, I remember, like, a lot of people talk about how Solstice is so great because you have color-coded enemies. It's just like, you know, why? What makes that so fucking great? Like, having color-coded enemies is not really a good thing, and I feel like I need to explain this. The reason why is... Hang on. What am I doing here? There's clearly something I have to do here. Right, here we go. There we go. Like, basically the reason why is because... I'm trying to think what I was saying. Oh, I would say this, wouldn't I? At this bloody point. Right, there we go. We got the bomb. We got this. Right. Right, trying to think what I was saying first. Yeah, the reason why it's not a good thing, it's the color-coded thing, is because it's kind of like... It's kind of like an excuse to for adding depth. You know what I mean? It's just like, instead of like having a game where it's just like, oh yeah, you can actually do cool stuff in this game, you know? Instead of just having a game that is just like... Instead of actually... Like, this is the thing, it's hard doing this off the cuff when I'm playing a video game. This is why you don't never ever do live reviews, people. Just don't review why you play the game, ever, because you won't be able to concentrate on what you're saying. But yeah, the thing is that when you have color-coded enemies, it's like an excuse. It's like saying, oh yeah, now you have to swap to this other weapon. This will give players an excuse to swap to this other weapon so that they use it. When what they could be doing instead is, instead of giving players an excuse to use a different weapon. Just make the weapon useful. Just make the weapon different, yes, but serve a different purpose. Now, the thing about it is, and this is the thing. The thing is, if you have like a weapon that serves a different purpose, then you don't need color-coded weapons. Because you'll use that weapon for a specific thing. It's like Onimusha, for example. Like, Onimusha has multiple weapons. It's like you have... Like, I'm going to use Onimusha 2, for example, because you have the hammer, which is very slow, but it breaks through, like, armored enemies. It has good knockback properties. You have the Seppimaru, which is kind of like a very fast weapon, which is good at crowd control. And then you have, like, the Lance, which is good at single target enemies, and you've got good range with it. But it's not as effective at, like... Because it's mostly a frontal attack, it doesn't like do like a horizontal slash until like the final hit. So that's something that you have to be aware of. Oh shit, what? Hang on a minute, what's this? I was talking so much about color-coded enemies and weapons and stuff that I just forgot what I was doing here, and then I just saw this and I'm like, oh, time limit, oh no! You have 120 seconds to prepare for the incoming enemy waves, build defenses, and gather resources. Like, all of a sudden. Like, Jesus. Skip the build phase early by touching the base, you'll build a bonus ship very safe, right? Okay, so there's enemies, Jesus. Right, what we're doing here? We've got to build things, I guess. Right, let's just build this shit. I don't know what I'm building, but we're gonna build it. Right, we've got another turret there. We might as well mine this, because this might come in handy. Yeah, right, there we go. Have we got anything else that we can build? Ah, I see. So you can build anywhere, I guess. Well, I'm hoping that you can. Right, hang on. Let's build a defense block here. Let's fuse it. Let's just build here. There we go. Right. So it's got kind of like a tower defense. I suppose this is the defender's sort of aspect of the game. Yeah, I suppose we're just gonna get rid of this. I don't have enough. Oh well. Right, let's just go here and let's do that. Right. Right. Passive abilities, idle characters will do things like attack enemies or repair defenses when left alone. Place them wisely. Right. You are going to go over here whilst I go over here and run these guys with my rifle. Even though these are yellow guys. Right, this should be the easy part. Right, we've got the blue guys over here. I'm guessing there's... Oh no, I don't know whether it is, but yeah, we're gonna go shoot enemies here. Oh, can we just start? Yeah, let's just go. Right, let's go. All enemies over here. Enemies showing up from here. Let's collect all this stuff. I don't know if it's going to be important to use them or not, but yeah. So it's like combining tower defense with like sort of platforming things. I guess it's not Metroidvania then, but it does have some platforming aspects, and it's got like tower defense on it. Combination of genres there. Right, I'm going to swap to that guy then and just mine this all, and yeah, I'm going to just build another one. There we go, let's back it. Yeah, I should really use him and just like move over here so we can build more stuff. Let's do that. So I think this is gonna be very important that we build things, isn't it? Yeah, I'm probably gonna want to build another one here. I can use this if I just go down here. I might be able to get another. Yeah, I can do this. Hang on. I didn't want to do that. Oh, for God's sake! Right, whatever. Okay, let's just go. Right, we got enemies that are attacking now. There's stronger enemies, red enemies now. Right, so they're going through here. Ow! Right, hang on. Right, let's repair. Yeah, let's go with him. Need to. Oh, we won! We won, guys! I'm guessing this is going to be like a normal playing game.
Got it.
All right.
Right, we're on the wall, the explore phase, and then there's a defense phase, and then the bases. Base health. Yeah, there's a lot going on in this game. There's a lot going on in this game. It's a unique idea.
No. Yes.
Well, become plumbers.
Hey.
Like, this game feels like this game, and I'll tell you what this game feels like. Because this is the thing, and I've noticed this with a lot of games. This game feels, and I hate to say by the books, but this game feels like it's been influenced by a lot of different things. It feels like a game that was made by someone who religiously, and I mean religiously, watches GDC and listens to the game developers at GDC talk about what you should have in a game and what's important in a game. You know, they've done a lot of research into all of these systems that are critical to making good games. It's like, you have to have a relation point system. You have to have, you know, you have to have like a crafting system and a building system, you know, stuff like this. It's just like, no you don't. But that seems to be how things are going. Like, games are trying to like, at least to me, this is how it seems. It seems like games are like trying to do all of this stuff because it just wants to kind of like, it's trying to be as like appealing as possible, but it's like it's approaching it in a way that is very, and I hate to say by the books, but you know, like it's following trends, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not going to say it's like entirely by the books, but there is some by the booksness to this game. So, you know, I'm not saying that this is Ubisoft game, you know, it's not an Ubisoft game. This is a game that's trying different things, but it's clearly looking at like all of like, it's kind of trying to like follow a few trends to see if it can actually make the games better. And yeah, like there's a lot of systems that really, like, they don't need to be there, but they are there. And I don't know, like, I'm not saying that it's necessarily a bad thing. I'm just saying it's just an observation that I've made about this game. It just seems to be one of those games that but it's trying to do a little bit of different things.
Yes.
Right, so now we have to make traps. We're playing fucking deception now. Apparently fusing two bombs together makes a fucking spike trap. That makes sense. Right. I don't think it's a good idea to make a spy trap. I don't.
Take this.
Right. I don't have enough RP. Oh no. So this is what you've been gaining RP for this whole time. Right, I have 5. So I can't do anything. Well. Save the game. I played how long is that? Is that 18 minutes? I mean that's a good enough time to stop the video. I mean, you know, we've gotten the gist of this game. I mean, it is what it is. It's a it's kind of like a mixture of tower defense and like sort of like, I wouldn't say platforming because it's kind of like a Metroidvania sort of thing. It's kind of like the Lost Vikings and Trine meets tower defense. That's kind of where I'd consider this game to be at. And yeah, like it's gonna take a lot of mental energy from me, especially if they throw in all these environmental puzzles I have to solve. And it's just like, do I really want to play this? You know? I mean, I can see why the developers done what they've done. It makes perfect sense. It makes absolute sense. They're trying to meld these two genres together to see if it works. And yeah, like, I don't know, for me it's just a bit overwhelming right now. But yeah, like, it is what it is. I don't really have much to say on this, to be perfectly honest. It is what it is. It's an indie game made by a developer that's trying to mix two genres together. Doesn't really leave a huge impact on me, but it's, you know, I suppose if you want something a little different and experimental, then it's here. But I don't know, like, I just feel that. And here's the thing, like, this might sound like a cool idea on paper, but you've also got to consider the audience for this. Who's going to want to play this game? You know? You can have like these original ideas, but ultimately it's going to be a case of who wants to play this. And the thing is, when you have two different gameplay aspects and both of them, and like particularly one of them that you focus on that's just like treated as equally as important, is kind of like, and that's the thing, it's a bit like Nier Automata. If you try and focus on too many things, it kind of becomes problematic because now the player has two different things to learn. You know what I mean? And it's like they might pick up on one very quickly and not pick up on the other. And a lot of people don't want to deal with that. You know, they just want to jump into a game that they're familiar with. And this isn't one of them. But, you know, as I say, it is what it is. I don't think this is necessarily a bad game. I just think that it's one of those games where you've got to be sort of in the mood for trying something different. I suppose that's what I'm doing these videos for, but it's just like, is this something that I want? Is this something that I want to play? Well, I think it's got a bit too much going on for my liking, and it's not really necessarily something I'm going to go out of my way to play. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Aegis Defenders. I think it's a game. It exists. Moving on.